If the power went out tonight, no warning, no countdown, no time to run to the store. Would your family last 72 hours? Or would you be standing in an empty supermarket aisle, staring at shelves that were full just yesterday? Because that's how it always happens. Slow concern, sudden panic, empty shelves. And by the time most people realize it's serious, it's already too late. When I first read the Red Cross Emergency Preparedness Guidelines, I wasn't shocked by what was on the list. I was shocked by how much of it I didn't have, and that scared me. So let me ask you something. If water stopped running tomorrow, how long before you're in trouble? 24 hours? 12? Now. I'm Jack. I've been prepping since 2019 after the coronavirus wake-up call. And today, I'm walking you through 17 urgent items you should stock up on now, before the next crisis exposes just how unprepared most people really are. Let's start with the one that decides everything. 1. Water purification tablets. Everyone rushes for bottled water, but what happens when it's gone? Because it will be gone, usually within the first 24 hours. Water purification tablets are different. A small bottle, smaller than a deck of cards, can purify dozens of gallons of water. Rainwater, river water, even questionable stored water. Let me ask you this. Would you rather depend on what you can carry or on every water source around you? These tablets turn you from water dependent to water independent, and that's a massive shift in survival. During disasters, more people die from contaminated water than from the event itself. So the question isn't, do you have water? The question is, can you make water safe? 2. Powdered milk. Fresh milk disappears fast. Refrigeration fails, supply chains stop. But powdered milk? It can last years, even decades, if stored right. Why does this matter? Because in a long crisis, nutrition becomes survival. Calcium, protein, vitamin D. And if you have kids, powdered milk isn't just nutrition, it's normalcy. It's something familiar when everything else feels unstable. And here's something most people don't think about. When comfort disappears, morale collapses. And morale is survival. 3. Manual can opener. This one separates the serious from the pretend preppers. You can have 200 cans of food, but without a manual opener, you're holding metal paperweights. Electric ones fail, battery ones die, but a manual opener, it works. Every time. Let me ask you something uncomfortable. If the power went out tonight, do you actually know where your manual can opener is? Or would you be searching drawers in the dark? 4. Rice has fed civilizations for thousands of years. Why? Because it works. Cheap, compact, long shelf life. A 20-pound bag holds tens of thousands of calories. And white rice, when stored properly, can last decades. But here's the key. Brown rice spoils quickly. That's a mistake many new preppers make. White rice is your long-term foundation. It's not glamorous, it's not exciting, but it's reliable. And reliability is everything. 5. Batteries. When the grid goes down, batteries become currency. Flashlights, radios, medical devices, all useless without power. Lithium batteries last longer in storage. Alkaline are cheaper. But here's the real question. Have you checked the battery type your critical devices use? Or are you assuming they all match? Because assumptions fail under pressure. Darkness isn't just inconvenient, it creates panic. And panic causes mistakes. 6. First aid supplies plus prescription medications. In a disaster, a small cut becomes a big problem. Infection spreads fast when sanitation drops. A fever becomes dangerous when hospitals are overwhelmed. Do you have antibiotics ointment, pain relief, anti-diarrheal meds? More importantly, if you rely on prescriptions, do you have backup? Because pharmacies close, deliveries stop, and I'll refill it next week won't help you then. Preparedness isn't dramatic. It's quiet responsibility. 7. Peanut butter. Almost 6,000 calories in one jar. No cooking, no refrigeration, no preparation, protein, healthy fats, energy. If you had to grab one food item and evacuate, would it keep you alive? Peanut butter might. And don't underestimate this. Familiar taste reduces stress, especially for kids. Sometimes survival isn't just physical, it's psychological. 8. Dried beans and legumes. Beans and rice together create complete protein. That combination has kept entire populations alive. Beans store for years. They expand when cooked. They're efficient. And efficiency matters when supplies are limited. But here's something most people forget. Lentils cook faster. That means less fuel used. Are you storing food? Or are you storing food that matches your fuel reality? 9. Flashlights and candles. You need redundancy, battery light, and backup flame light. Candles don't need batteries. Headlamps free your hands. Lanterns light rooms. Because once the sun goes down, everything becomes harder, and fear grows in darkness. Light is control. 10. Nuts and seeds, high calorie, high nutrient, zero preparation, magnesium, zinc, healthy fats, small handful, big impact, perfect for evacuation. Ask yourself, if you had to walk for hours, what food could you eat without stopping? 11. Unscented bleach. This one is underrated. Bleach purifies water, disinfects surfaces, prevents disease spread. In disasters, sanitation collapse kills quietly. 8 drops per gallon of clear water. That knowledge alone can save lives. But bleach degrades, so rotate it. Preparation without maintenance is false security. 12. Cooking oil. Pure calories. Over 8,000 calories per liter. Helps cook rice, beans, anything. Fat is essential for hormones, energy, vitamin absorption. Without dietary fat, your body struggles. And small bottle, huge value. 13. Vitamins and supplements. When fresh food disappears, deficiencies begin. Vitamin C, vitamin D, B complex. You won't notice it day one, but weeks later, weakness, low immunity, brain fog. Preparation is thinking weeks ahead, not hours. 14. Duct tape and plastic sheeting broken window, leaking roof, need isolation space. These 2 items solve problems. Improvisation becomes survival, and simple tools become powerful. 15. Hygiene supplies. Soap isn't optional, it's survival. Hand washing prevents most disease transmission. Toilet paper, feminine hygiene, toothpaste. These aren't luxuries, they prevent bigger problems. History proves it. 16. Portable radio. When the internet dies, information becomes scarce. A battery or crank radio connects you to emergency broadcasts, weather alerts, evacuation orders. Would you rather rely on rumors or verified information? 17. When power fails, cards fail. ATMs fail. Digital payments fail. Cash works. Small bills matter. Because no one can make change in chaos. How much would you need to survive 1 month without access to your bank? Have you thought about that? Here's the truth. Preparation doesn't make you paranoid, it makes you independent. Every crisis follows the same pattern. Denial, panic, empty shelves. Right now, shelves are full. Right now, prices are normal. Right now, you have time. The real question is, will you use it? This is Jack, and this is your backup plan. Stay ready.